Hi and welcome to day 3 of the Flexibility Challenge. My name is Maria, for those of you guys who don't know me, and I am so excited to have you here. I know flexibility is something that sometimes we overlook, and it's something that we really need. It's good for our muscles to keep us strong, our joints strong, and it'll help you perform everyday life and tasks, especially your sports, so much better. So just taking a few minutes to get into a routine and a consistent practice will help improve your body, and you'll start to see that over time. So if you have more than 10 minutes, please feel free to go for it and continue on to stretch. But this little 10-minute segment will help get you on the path, and hopefully just dedicating a little bit of time each day with me will help you. So before we get stretching, I want to cheers my little toast to you. This is my liquid collagen. I cannot live without it. It's my daily dose. I swear by it. It keeps your joints strong and healthy. I love it. So if you need any kind of information, let me know. You can DM me. All right, so what we're gonna do today is an upper body strength for our muscles as well as for our joints, and lengthen them as well. So make sure that you have some room. We're just going to loosen up with some dynamic stretches, and then we'll take it down to the floor. All right, I got my timer on. All right, so right from here, I just want you to take your legs more than shoulder distance width apart. Hands are on your hips, and we're just gonna start to roll the head from ear to shoulder. Tuck your chin and then go to the other side. So as you're standing here, your knees are slightly bent. Your pelvis is slightly tucked under. Your core is in. Keep your body balanced. And I just want you to get a little bit of mobility into the neck. So often we carry a lot of tension in our necks, so we want to make sure that we're loosening it up. So let's go ahead and back to the center. And you're going to go down to the middle and then straight up to normal. Down and lift it up. As you're standing here, pull those shoulders back. I want you to engage your muscles. So you're not just stretching and letting them hang out. You are actually activating something while something else is moving. All right, so we go into one more time. Tuck that chin to your chest. Bring your arms out to the side. Lift your head up. And then just take your arm over to one side, stretching through your torso. Round it through the middle. Round your back. And then go up to the other side. And then stand back up. We'll go to the other side. Reach over. Keep those knees slightly bent. Round to the right. You should feel your lower back stretch. And then to the other side. And just moving nice and fluidly. We reach over. Slide down the leg. Tuck your abs in. Round your back like a cat stretch. Then go to the other side. And come back up. Once more. We lift down and over. Pull your abs in. Round your back. And then come back to the other side. And come up. Roll your shoulders. I want you to make a big elbow bend as they pull up, back, and around. So we're just moving through the shoulder joint. And then reverse that circle, coming up and forward. So bend those elbows, leading up and forward. And right from here, take those arms and just give it a big hug. So we're swinging forward and back. So alternate the arm on top. So you create this little bounce effect, swinging those arms, just getting that range of motion in through your shoulders. Always pain-free range of motion. So if something hurts, please monetize yourself and only move to pain-free range of motion. All right, right from here, let's go ahead and take the arms up and back. So we're just swinging forward and back. So you don't have to go at my tempo. I'm just using a little momentum. Keeping the knees bent. The core is tight, the back is flat. And let's alternate those arms. Just moving through that range of motion. So these are great exercises or stretches. They're dynamic stretches that you can do prior to any workout. And they're also good to cool down your muscles as well. So right from here, let's just take those arms back out to the side. We're gonna hinge forward. So your hips are back, knees and toes forward. And we're just rotating to the side. I want you to hold a little position here. So you're having that straight arm position from one fingertip to the other, and then rotate to the other side. Try not to move your hips, but to rotate from your torso. So your eyes can look down towards the floor or up towards your hand. You just don't want to strain your neck. Just trying to loosen it up so that we can stretch them appropriately. Let's go one more time to each side. And then just give me a little bit of tempo here. So side to side, like a windmill. So from the side view, your back is flat. You're just hinging back with your hips, keeping your torso lifted. So if any of you guys play golf out there, this is a great warm-up stretch, dynamic. And it'll just help you to gain that range of motion into your torso, as well as stretch through the shoulders and the chest. All right, right from here. go. Hands on your thighs, round your back. Half stretch, let your head hang. Exhale, arch. And then slowly take your hands down to the floor. Take your hands back, or your legs back. And open up the knees, shift your body back into a child's pose. Stretch out your fingers. Just rock your chest from side to side. And then right from here, roll up into a cat stretch. Let your head hang. And then hinge forward into a cobra stretch, modified. Tuck your chin. Stretch up and back. So we're still dynamically moving. And while you're back here, just let your chest sink down into the thighs. You can rock from side to side, just finding that position that is a little bit tender, a little bit tight. And then come back forward. And then hinge your body forward. Right from here, tuck your chin to your chest. We'll go into a little shoulder stretch. So the knees are wide. You're going to take one arm out to the side. The other hand is going to be bent. You're just going to monitor yourself so that you have pain-free, again, range of motion. So you want to try to get the shoulder down to the floor. Your hips are up in the air. And you're just going to hold this position. Right from here, you can change that position a little bit. Maybe you need to reach it up a little higher. But you're going to feel this in through the chest, through the armpit area. And then you just move your body, pressing it down into the floor to open up through the chest and through your front delt. So this is a nice little stretch. You can hinge back a little bit, trying to feel a little stretching through the side. So from the side view, I'm just hinging back, and then I'm hinging forward. So I'm just trying to open up through my shoulder. You can just relax your head. You can keep your head lifted. That'll also strengthen your neck muscles, but I don't want you to feel any tension because we're trying to release that muscle tension in your neck. And let's go to the other side. So we take the arm out. We can stay up on this arm. Maybe that's enough for you. If you need a little bit more, you can bring it down towards the floor. You can lay it all the way down. So remember, stretching is up to you where you take your limits. So it's not about being flexible. It's about working with what you have and the range of motion that you have today. Because we're trying to improve that, right? We're trying to improve our range of motion and how our body functions daily. So you can shift forward and back. And again, from a side view, you're just stretching the muscle down. I'm just rocking, palm is facing down. And there's so many different ways to stretch your shoulders. So if you need to modify or change up the position, please do so. All right, bring it back nice and slowly. Taking your body now into a seated position. You can be on your knees or seated. You're going to take your arm across. And as we're pressing it into the body, I want you to press the opposite shoulder forward. So you're sandwiching it in. And you're just going to look over the shoulder. So try to get that chin all the way over. And if it doesn't go there, that's okay. If it's right here, it's okay. You'll get there. But relax the shoulder down and then reposition. So you might have to do that a few times. And right from here, we're just going to move the wrist up and down. So make sure you're breathing as well, efficient breathing, so that you're not holding your breath or creating more tension for yourself. Take those hands, fingers down, curl them in, fingers down, curl them in, feel the shoulder, feel the tricep. One more, and then release it, circle that wrist, and take that same arm, pat yourself on the back, and you're just going to take the elbow and push it back. Now, if this is too hard for you, just go where you can. You can take it right here. You can take it back again. You can just change the angle of your arm. You can take it back behind you. So I just want you to play with any type of motion that you can feel. Your shoulder, you're stretching through your tricep. And if you have the arm up overhead, maybe you have it straight. It's okay too. Maybe it's in front of your body. But I want you just to lean into it so that you feel that stretch a little bit deeper from your elbow all the way down to your rib cage. So we're staying stable and through our hips. And then bring your body back up, and let's shake it up. Do the other side. Taking your arm across, palm faces up, sandwich it in, relax the shoulder down, and then turn your neck so that you have that chin on your shoulder. Again, relax it down. See if you can find that position. And we're just gonna flex that wrist up and all the way down. So work through your fingers. Try to touch the fingertips to your back of your upper arm, your lower arm. Very challenging, right? So you want to make that muscle contraction, but then loosen it and flex it out. So you're really actually activating the muscles while you're releasing. So let's do one more. Breathe. And then right from there, roll that wrist, bring it out, take that hand, pat yourself on the back. Again, you can change your hand position, your arm position. You'll pull on the elbow. and then just lean into it. So I want you to feel the stretch all the way from the elbow down into your ribs. So again, if you play any sport, or if you train really hard, or you do any type of heavy lifting, or even body weight training, these type of stretches are really important. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your muscles limber, you're recovering them, preventing injury, as well as strengthening through your joints. That is so super important. All right, open up through the chest and release it back down. Taking your body now into interlocked hands. Pull your shoulder blades back, sit up nice and tall. Shoulders are back. Open up your knees if you're still on your knees. And you're going to hinge forward all the way down. So I'm going to rest my forehead on the floor. And right from here, I'm just going to shift my torso from side to side very slowly. Nothing is fast. So I'm just rocking from side to side to open up through the front of the chest and the shoulders. So often we sit a lot, right? And our body starts to go into a bad posture with our shoulders rounding forward. So we need to open up and stretch through our chest, strengthen our back muscles so that our posture stays intact and we can do all of our daily exercises and tasks to the best of our ability. All right from here, slowly keep your neck over there. Roll yourself up so your spine articulates back up into that seated position. Shoulders roll back. And we'll do one more stretch here. So find a comfortable spot. You're going to interlock your hands again. You'll have them at the base of your head. And you're just going to tuck your chin to your chest and bring your elbows towards each other. So right from here, chin to chest. And you're almost creating like a double chin. So you're going to bring those elbows in and tuck your head down. So you're not pulling on the neck, you're just guiding your head down, giving it a little bit of traction to feel the stretch through your upper back. So you want to really make sure that you are pressing down. And if you want to stretch your toes, you can always come up onto your toes here. I know we did that the other day, so it's always a good thing to reinforce. So you're just finding that traction, relaxing through the neck. See if you can let the arms just come in. So it's not about if the elbows are touching, it's just about giving that traction so that your body feels a little bit of that tension release. And all I want you to do is take your neck, okay? You're just gonna turn it to one side. So your chin is facing one arm or elbow, and you're gently guiding with your hands. Slowly go back to the middle, and then go to the other side. So chin down into arm or armpit. Very gently, you want to feel the stretch, not a strain. So you're feeling that in through the back of your neck and through the upper back. Come back to the center. Open up through your chest, open those elbows. Round it in. Open it up. One more time, exhale. And open it up, take a big stretch up overhead and release it down. And that was 10 quick minutes, actually a little bit more. So hopefully you got a nice little stretch, you feel pretty limber, and it puts you on the path to lengthen your muscles and commit to doing a little bit of flexibility training every single day. So these workouts will be, or these stretches will be here for you to do if you weren't able to join me. And if you were, thank you guys so much. And if there's anything that you have a question with, or if you have a comment, please drop it into the comment section. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.